Right. So today's the 10 minutes speaking. So let's get started. Chapter 23. I was responsible for taking her life. Never think when it was the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade that at 23 I would be responsible for taking the life for taking the life of somebody. It was a Friday night, 2009, July 17. We decided to go to the bar. I was in now, so I was allowed to go to the bar legally, even though I wasn't supposed to be there. Because 3 months prior to this, I just got a DUI. So I had no license, I was on probation. But this was all going to the bar. He said, Nathan, are you driving? I said, oh no, absolutely not. I don't have a license on probation, I'm not even supposed to be doing it. So I had to drink and consume a half of whiskey. And 13 shots of the killer, I was drunk. A girl named Priscilla Owens, who had just moved from Alabama, had to week by to move to Dina to Marion, so from there from kid he was a little older than all of us. But so the squad was going to balance as the driver. She was the one who was supposed to take me to start the fire. She comes to get me. My friend might said, Nathan, you're driving, right? I said, oh no, man, I'm drunk. I'm not showing she's medicine to driver. We got this going out to the chase, we started the fire. It was in a big pool with soccer and we out the door. But the process of leaving that bar, to get to the car, that's no question. They already have an answer. And I can't put my finger on it. But somehow, when I left that bar, Basel gave me the keys. I remember the next few moments, I remember what was being said, I remember everything, every part of it. I remember the sauce that I had on. I remember more clearly than anything. This word here from Basil's mouth was so clearly, every vowel, every consonant articulated so precisely. It made so clear, I grew so clear as day. This the word I hear from Basil was simply this. True. I woke up in a hospital bed. Paramedics report. It said this. It said when I arrived on the scene that there was only one person in the vehicle, me. I hit the tree going anywhere from 60 to 62 miles an hour, and it was no break. I didn't even try to stop. A tree that carried speed bottles that was behind her catapulted forward the impact. The woman who didn't have spare on catapulted forward the impact. Everything called windshield in your car. There can be bottles made with in between. And he slipped down to the floorboard, neck rested on the middle console. So step 199 the paper read to life by in a serious accident. Taken part to the hospital. They said it was alive to death. I have no idea. But in the paper, certainly that morning, the civil life officer passed away, but will be certainly the next morning. Man saw the light 4 a.m. He comes driving by everything slowed down like a movie. He rolled the window and he threw the paper in his boom. I jump up, grab it, I rip open the rubber band. All of the open. There's a headline. Crash victim dies. After the tree, I was responsible for taking her life. Never think with 5th, 6th, 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade that. After the tree, I was responsible for taking her life of somebody. What happened though is the family wanted to contact them right after that. And I called our to that. No, nobody was saying I'm sorry. But I called the family and said, listen. We were sober, it was our vehicle. We can't put all the blame on you. Which I didn't agree with. I was solely to blame. I was the driver. I can't remember it was my fault. But I said, listen. The reason for the family to be destroyed was to know that we love you even though we don't know you. We love with you even though we don't know you. But just try to make a world a better place. Try to last but still die from it. It make a difference. What I do, my lamp speaks louder than words. Because when I begin to change my life, I will make good choices. I'm going to learn to be responsible. I'm going to be truth-dedicated. I'm going to have good characters and morals and values. I'm going to be open when wrong. I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to stand up for what I know is right, and I want anybody to change me. Make sure it's not great and right now. We can get there, and these are the attributes of success, man. If you want something in life, because so let's say these 15-second advertisements, so just like wait for it. It's gonna be really fast. When we do what nobody else has done, you keep the same things to avoid them. This is the definition of insanity. If you want to change, you have to be willing to change. Good choices will always have good results. And I will make a bad choices and bad decisions based on my value, my vote of your opinions. Don't learn something, listen to me. If you want to know, understand something. Your value is never based on any opinions of anybody in this room. Who cares what somebody thinks or says about you? Not your mental system. They're not your system of worth. But who you say. You are by your actions. But choice and decisions that we make have consequences, good or bad. I went to prison. After suicide, I came to a broken family. I had to be labeled and marked and identified. About to hurt and pain and walls. And suicidal thoughts and about to have been towards alcohol consumed me. I thought ultimate and goals. I feel I had to when it needs to change. Listen, I feel like what I have every reason to say, you know what, life is too tough and I quit. I live with these three principles and promise you, man, it will change everything about who you are, how work works, make good choices, good things happen, and value people. I decided 10 years ago, literally when it was happened and when I went to prison, was like, you know what, I'm going to make this promise. I'm going to keep this between family and come a rock of progress. I don't know what to start, but what I do know is the importance of the choices that I make. And so literally I wrote the word, changed the word, and I slapped it on my little prison cell window, and every single day I woke up and I realized, maybe just the things happen. I'm so small. My little prison, maybe just good things happen. You see, every choice that I make, listen, I can control what you think about me. I can't control your opinion of me. I can't control what you say about me. But I control how I react, respond, and what to do with my life. I'm in control of my life. At least no factor to control me. I'm in control of my life. I slap it on my little because that life can be tough. Life can be too challenging. And sometimes the obstacles in front of you seem like they're too big. See, it's just like that, but you know what, remember? Remember when everybody used to look at me and with his kid and said, listen, life is never going to give you anything. But if you make it, you build it, nobody can take it from you. Because have a tendency and refusing to quit and chasing your dream, you're gonna, I promise you. Maybe you don't hit the stop, but you're like, maybe you don't stop, but you like the moon. Just don't give up, and you're after that. Stop thinking about the opinions of people around you. Stop blaming everybody for your hurts. So also of your life, take off your mask. Don't feed the fear, make good choices. Be perfect, encourage harmony. Be the force of hope and inspiration. This is your moment. And I slap it on my little prison, right? It's a prison. So let me check it a little bit. There's Oxford dictionary. It should be with prison. Prison. And I slap it on my little prison cell window, and I slap it on my little prison cell window, and I slap it on my little prison cell window, and I slap it on my little, and I slap it on my little, and I slap it on my little prison cell window, and I slapped it, and I slapped it on my little prison cell window, and every day I woke up in a hospital bed, and I woke up in a hospital, and I woke up in a hospital bed, and I woke up in a hospital bed, and I slap it, and I slap it, and I slap it on my little prison cell window, and every day I woke up in a hospital, and 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 I slap it on my little, and I slap it, and I slapped it on my little prison cell window, and I slapped it on my little prison cell window, and I woke up in a hospital, and I woke up in a hospital, and I woke up in a hospital bed, 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 and I slapped it on my little prison cell window. Okay, so I think that is the end of this speaking for today. Yeah, for sure. See you again in the 30-minute speaking and the 20-minute speaking French. See ya.